Hello, my magical beings. Um, Blessed summer solstice, blessed Litha, blessed midsummer. Um, Today is the first day of summer, so the day and night are equal. It's also equal um, quarters to the winter solstice as well. And yeah, so if you're new to my channel, welcome and much gratitude for checking my channel out. And my name is Tammy. I am a practicing witch. I'm an eclectic witch. So I pretty much dabble in everything. Right down to also a gray witch as well. So on my channel, sorry guys, my brain's a little, I had some dental work done yesterday, and my face this morning here was still a little sore. It's still kind of tender and sore here, so I apologize if I kind of zone out a little. And it's raining, so I tend to be very mellow when it's raining. But yeah, like I said, I'm Tammy. Welcome to my channel if you're new. On my channel, I do witchy subscription boxes, anything witchy. I will also, if I buy anything from my local farmers markets or, witchy stores, metaphysical stores, if it's, kind of a medium to larger kind of purchase, I will always do an unboxing to kind of put their businesses out there. I try very hard to get local as much as I can. I will also do videos for Sabbats. I didn't get a chance to get around to doing one for Litha, the summer solstice. It's just been a very hectic few weeks. Had some dental work done. I'm also in school and I work full time. So, but yeah. I may still do a video maybe a bit later today, just talking about the summer solstice and things like that, different ways to celebrate it. I will do crystal talks, tarot talks. I do want to start doing book reviews. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it because I'm not really good with book reviews. Even in school, when we used to have to do book reports, I wasn't really good at it. So, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone and I'm gonna try. But yeah, so today I am doing an unboxing. I actually got this box last week. I want to say like maybe Wednesday or Thursday last week. Like I said, it's just been kind of busy and hectic. Kids are finishing up school, and so it's been sitting here. I just took it out of its outer box, so this is the first box that I usually get, which is the Witch's Moon. It's a witchy subscription box from the USA. It has 3 tiers. There's the Witch's Roots, which is like their larger box, and it has like a large item in it. Then there's the Witch's Roots, which is kind of like a herbal apothecary box. It's a little smaller box. It's a good box. It's just it's not worth the money exchange from Canadian to US for me to have it shipped here, because I can buy all this stuff. And then there's their Bounty box, which is their pendant box. So that one, you get a piece of jewelry, you get a pendant of some kind with the chain and kind of everything with it. So, and that one is the more expensive box, obviously, because it's a pendant. So I only get the Witch's Moon from there, which is a really great box. It's definitely worth the money, even with the money exchange from US to Canadian or Canadian to US. It's still, because sometimes you get statues or like plaques, which, you know, the plaques sometimes can be worth about, you know, 30, 35 bucks here in Canada. So it still balances out, so I don't mind. If you are a witch in the broom closet, this is how it comes. It comes in a box like this, and it literally just says W Moon. And that's it. So, I mean, and you have to look really, really close to even see it. And this is the box, what it looks like. The one thing that actually attracted me to this box was the Book of Shadow Sheets. The Book of Shadow Sheets are gorgeous. I absolutely love their Book of Shadow Sheets. So this, I can't remember what the theme was this time for some reason, but so this is how it comes. And you always get your parchment with either a tarot or an oracle. And so this oracle I got is, sorry guys about the light, your word. Choose one word that best describes your deepest value. Affirm it, hold it dear, remember it, breathe life into it, and live it. This word will be a guide and a support in your daily life. It will provide a foundation for choice and action, bringing much clarity. Keep this word as long as it inspires you and feels good. When it no longer does either of these, a new word will emerge that connects to your deepest value. Feel the creative unfolding of life. Just going to rest that right here. And then our parchment. So this I kind of go over at the end just because it gives us the list. The Hanged Herb was the theme for June. So let's check it out. What is this? Oh, this is beautiful. So looks like we have a sigil here for the elements of nature. I call upon the elements of nature for guidance and support. This is beautiful. Let's see if I can get it without the glare. I will list you right there. What else do we have? So we have a Book of Shadow sheet for Rose of Jericho. Ooh, I have two now. Actually, I really need to do that. So the Book of Shadows here, it gives us other names for Flower of St. Mary, Jericho Rose, Mary's Flower, Marian's Flower, Resurrection Fern. So it gives a bunch of names. It gives the elements, water and earth, a celestial influence, Earth and Saturn, Zodiac, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, colors, stones. It goes all the way through botanicals, animals, magical beings, magical properties. Rose of Jericho or resurrection plant is known to revive itself after long periods of dryness. Place in a wide bowl of water. The Jericho rose unfurls back to life. Many cultures consider it a talismanic Kiro. Sorry guys, it's just the font, it's really hard to read. Heralding in new beginnings, peace, well-being, and prosperity and abundance to both the home as well as the workplace. Used as a type of holy water to bless objects, spaces, and people, the water of Jericho rose is also thought to be able to revive any aspects of a person's life. When worn on the body, it's thought to have similar reviving effects and to promote good health. So that's the Book of Shadows for it. Botanica, not sure what it says. The removal of moisture from something, drying botanicals. So it's a Book of Shadows sheets about how to dry your herbs. It's actually really beautiful. The fonts are just sometimes a little hard to read. And I see other unboxing videos, so I know I'm not the only one. Alright, so let's move crazy noodles. There we go. Alright. I like so love their boxes. I've gotten tarot cards in here, oracle cards, statues, beautiful dream catchers, beautiful wind chimes here. Like, I've gotten so much beautiful stuff from this company. I absolutely love this company. So we have laurel leaf, which is bay leaves, if you guys are not familiar. That's the botanical name for it. And I'm not sure what that says. I can't read the font, but it looks like and smells like cloves. So it's probably like the botanical name for cloves. Cloves are really good in protection spells. So it looks like we got 2 herbs. Yeah, 2 herbs. Armed Embrace. So I think this is our bath salts. They're always changing the packaging for their bath salts. It used to come in a little round container, and then I noticed that some of the times they would send it to us in a bag when it was like a larger item. Oh, this smells amazing. I do see some bay leaves in there, and maybe some calendula. That's the bath salts. It's a little hard to see because it's the foil inside. There we go. You can see all the little herb goodness in there. I absolutely love their bath salts. Oh. So I think this is our Rose of Jericho. It looks like it. Let's see. So this will be my second one because I got one in another subscription box that I get from the States as well. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to be gentle. So that is here, Rose of Jericho. So it literally, oh Oh, it actually has a nice woodsy smell to it. Um, it literally looks like a dead flower, right? Like a dead herb. But it comes back to life and goes super, super green. Um, I saw someone that did like a little YouTube video. Geez, I think this might have been last year, of their Rose of Jericho. So they did like a before when they got it, and then when they first put it in the dish, and then like I think it was like a couple of days later, and then like a week later, and then when it was like fully, and it was just this beautiful green herb, like it was gorgeous. And you can dry it at any time. Like you just take it out, let it dry out, and it'll curl back in and go back and dry like this, and then you can bring it back again. I forget how many times she said that you can do that. Like regrow it, dry it out, regrow it, dry it out. I forget how many times it was she said that you're able to do that, because after a while then it just kind of, it doesn't really do it anymore. All right, what else do we have? We got our incense. We always get some nice incense. This is Clarity Clove. Their incenses are beautiful. I think there was only a few times where I gave the incense to my husband. Oh, I can smell the cloves. Only because I'm super sensitive when it comes to like floral scents, you know, like rose and jasmine. It bothers my allergies. So you always get incense. You know, your Book of Shadows, you always get a candle. Lately, sometimes you used to always get a crystal, but lately I've noticed some months we get a crystal, some months we don't. And the same thing with the herbs. Usually you'll get 3 herbs, or it'll be 2 herbs and like a herbal tea. So we only got 2 herbs, but I don't see a tea, so I think they may have, like this may be like the 3rd herb kind of thing. So, and lately they haven't been doing an oil, they've been doing an aura spray, which I absolutely love, because I've got 3 of them here now and I absolutely love them. Their oils are amazing as well. They have a Lumerian quartz in it. And there's always like little like herby kind of goodies in there. And their oils are amazing. I use their oils for some spell work and stuff. And it looks like we have an oil. Hearth. Ooh. And I'm trying to see if I can see. Oh yeah, there's the crystal. I can hear it. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You can see all the beautiful herbs in there. Ooh. It has a sweet smell to it though. Which would make sense. Hearth, you know, you want it to be sweet and loving and positive and, you know. I made my own kind of Starbucks iced coffee here, so. Very good. Alrighty. And it looks like we have some twine here, which I have a huge spool of this. And their candle, it's beeswax. They're generally usually anointed. Sometimes they're fully dressed. The last few times they've been fully dressed. I really like that they put it in this brown paper bag like this. Before it used to be like a brown tissue paper. And like sometimes I don't use the spell candle right then and there. Like, I don't feel the need to do it right then and there. I can't remember what the spell candle is for, and so I really like that they do this now, because I actually write down what the candle is, what the intention of the candle is for, and like, you know, the herbs and oils, that kind of thing that are in it. I write it all on the brown paper bag. So if you're watching Witch's Moon, please keep doing the candles like this, because I absolutely love it. Like, I have my candle for the one, I'm pretty sure it was last month, for May, was the one with where we got our tarot deck, and we got a tarot candle, and I have it here, because I didn't use all of it, obviously, but I had used it when I was doing some readings and stuff with my two daughters, my two older girls. So sorry guys, I'm struggling here a little. I don't usually struggle. Like the tiniest little piece of tape. And I don't feel like digging for my scissors. There we go. So it's definitely anointed. And it's kind of like a orangey, kind of rustic orange type, like orangish red, almost like a brick red, I guess. But it's definitely, it's got like an orangey red. I call it like rustic. It's like a rustic color. So what I like to do sometimes to the candles when they're just anointed like this, oops, is you can unroll them, but this one's very difficult to unroll. But you see how you have the seam here? You can unroll it. This one is just really, and I think just the heat and stuff, it was really hot here for a bit. So if you carefully, there we go, very carefully unroll it. You can unroll it a bit, and you can put oils, herbs, even petitions, crystal chips if you want, with your intention and everything, and then you would just roll it back up and seal it, and then you have a dressed candle. There's like so many things I want to, content that I want to put on my channel, and I'm struggling with time. Like, just having enough time. I feel like there's not enough time in the day, and you know, it's so crazy. I have vacation coming up next week, so I really want to try and focus, like, even if it's just the morning time where I'm filming stuff to put on my channel, like content to put on my channel. And it's hard too, because like I can only store so much on my phone. But I want to try and do some recordings for my channel next week. You know, like I'd love to do one for dressing a candle, you know, talking a little bit about candle magic, and you know, I have some of the spells from Witch Casket that I would love to do, just so you guys can actually see the spells in practice. Just, yeah, like, it's just the time, you know, like I said, I work 40 hours a week. I re-enrolled in witch school. We have a witch school here in Ottawa. I'm doing the in-person one. I actually attended this witch school back in 2019 to 2020. We just finished just as the lockdown and COVID started. But my eldest daughter is now attending witch school, and the lady that runs it is a very dear sister of mine. She really, really wanted us to do it together, just to have that mother-daughter energy, and also for me to come back as an alumni. You know, so like I can kind of talk about like my experience from when I was in it, just, you know, and things like that. So so I'm back in witch school Sunday evenings. I'm off Sunday, Mondays, but I also go to the gym 5 days a week, work 40 hours a week. I still got 2 little ones here, and so I really got to get better with structuring my time, you know, where I'm not just doing unboxings on my channel, and, you know, so I can put more content on my channel and stuff. So just bear with me, my subscribers that are subscribed to me. I love you all, and super, super grateful that you guys are subscribed to me, and still, you know, continue your subscription with me. So I'm working on putting more content. I'm trying to juggle. I feel like I keep saying this, and it's just like one thing after another, one thing after another, one thing after another. So, but I'm really trying, I swear. Okay, enough of that babbling. Sorry. So now we are at our last item, our main item, and I already know what it is. Obviously, I can tell, and I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to put it in my kitchen. Oh, I love it. Just give me a sec so I can figure it so I can figure out how to untangle it. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. Oh, wait till you guys see this. I absolutely love this. Look at this. So it's to hang your herbs, but I absolutely love the engraving of it. Look at it. I apologize. I have my window open. I have neighbors moving in next door that are super loud all the time, just for no reason. We're a loud family too, but like, you know, we still know how. Anyways, yeah, I'm not enjoying it right now. I'm sorry. I'm really not. You know, sometimes there's just some people, and you're just like, why? Just why? Anyways, yeah. So this is going to be a new journey and a new chapter. I really miss my like original neighbors from when we first moved here. The last 2 sets of neighbors I've had next door have just been neighbors from hell. Well, the last neighbor, and then now I have this one, and I already know this particular person because she had lived further down, but has now moved up here. Anyways, let's get back to this beautiful piece. So I just, like, look at this, just the moon phases. I absolutely love this, and like the detailing is just gorgeous. So you would tie your herbs and you would just hang them here and let them dry. I'm super excited for this because I don't have a drying rack. I usually try to like tie it to something in here in my room, but because it's in my room, sometimes I end up forgetting about it. So I absolutely love this, and I am going to hang this in my kitchen when my kitchen gets done. Right now they're replacing my cabinets in my kitchen because there was a really bad leak, and just with COVID they couldn't come to fix it or whatever, and now the cabinet, like the wood or whatever, well, it's not really wood, it's pressed wood, right? Anyways, it's all like water damaged and stuff like that, so they actually have to pull the whole counter out, fix the pipe that's in the wall and then fix everything up and then put a whole new countertop in and all that. So I'm actually going to wait till they do that, which that should be within the next 2 weeks, because they have it. It takes like a week or something for the cabinets to come in or something, they were saying. So yeah, like I said, one thing after another. So let's check out our parchments paper. And I do have a top on, guys. It's just like a sports bra kind of top. So this is me, unapologetic, no makeup, no filter, no nothing, just a little, you know, sports bra type top thing. That's me, my unapologetic, authentic self. So yes, that's me. All right, so we have, as the wind battered on the window, as a reminder of everlasting movement and change, the solitude which took a deep and soothing breath. I did that today, actually. I absolutely love the rain. I love storms. We had a huge storm here a few weeks back. There was actually quite a few people that lost power for about 2 weeks. I had a very dear friend of mine that actually pretty much lost everything. Both her cars, like 200 and some $1,000 damage to her home, all that stuff. Because it was a severe thunderstorm, but it ended up, it was a tornado. So like we got a warning just for like a severe thunderstorm, but it ended up like, I guess, turning into a tornado. I'm not sure, but anyways, there was like 3 tornadoes that touched down in different parts in Ottawa here. But I absolutely love the rain, the storm, everything. This morning, I was sitting at my kitchen table eating, and I got up, went in my backyard, and I just stood under the rain, let the rain kind of fall on my face, my hair, and took some really big deep breaths in. I find it cleansing, because it's, you know, it's the earth's water, you know, like that's coming down. And anyways, sorry, I'm babbling again, I apologize. Yeah, so deep soothing breath. The wonders of nature surrounded her house as if to create an embrace, promising fulfillment to any pursuit. Within the comfort of her space, she reached for a delicate bundle of herbs that were hung to dry. She knew exactly their purpose and how their energy would coincide with hers. She finds comfort in this sacred companionship and dives into the abundance of magic that is provided to her by spirits that surround. In this extremely exclusive and one-of-a-kind collection, we provide such unique tools to assist you in connecting with all nature that surrounds you. We work with these earthly elements to strengthen our bond and fortify our influence on our current realities. Join us this June as we pursue manifestation through intentional ritual and crafting. So we have the Moon Phase Carved and Stained Herb Drying Rack. It is within our nature to collect and find materials that bring warmth and comfort into our sacred space. We find so many benefits in including a variety of natural elements into our surroundings, including but not limited to shells, wood items, talismans, plaques, fountains, herbs, flowers, and candles. As each of these items and tools have called to us in a very specific way, We know that these are destined to become a part of our magical area. It is so important to surround yourself with magical representations so that you can easily call upon these energies for support as you work through your life process, attempting to understand all aspects of the craft through solid and real action. As practitioners, our bond with the natural world around us is key to our progress and transformation. We find complete solace in bringing nature into our inside realm where we can collaborate with these energies. In this very special collection, we have designed the moon phase carved and stained herb drying rack. This beautiful hanging rack has been crafted from the fallen Albizia Chineus tree. I apologize if I'm completely butchering that. And has been elegantly pieced together with hand-carved detail. We have attached a black rope to hang this drying rack within your apothecary or herbal area of your house. Below you will find 6 hooks where you can hang a variety of herbs, flowers, etc. Herbal drying racks were commonly found in households throughout the 18th, 19th, and early 20th centuries, as herbal preparations were not easily accessible as they are today. In addition, preparing your own herbs and hanging them to dry would produce the highest quality outcome, as well as provide a purposeful connection with the herbal energies. The process of drying your herbs is a wonderful way to preserve the vibration that resonates with the specific species. Included within this collection to accompany your herbal drying rack is a desiccation book of shadows artwork. Within this inspired work, you will find simple formations on how to dry leaves, flowers, seeds, fruits, roots, and bark. We urge you to begin your journey with herbs that have yet to be processed. If you have a large garden within your backyard or a small paradise of herbs and plants within your home, it can become beneficial to start including dried herbs to your list of specialties. In addition to harvesting fruits, seeds, and vegetables, you will find the imagery of the moon phases on the front also reminds us of the purposefulness of all aspects of life and death through our personal journeys, as well as the natural elements that we choose to work with. We call upon and are inspired by the energies that all herbs and plants provide during life and through desecration. We truly hope that you find a perfect place to hang this drying rack in your home, providing you with the inspiration to work more deeply and intuitively with nature spirits that are closer to you than you may think. May you find companionship and guidance within this sacred craft. So that is the beautiful moon phase drying rack here, which I absolutely love. If you're new to foraging and collecting herbs, if you're going to be using the herbs for like to ingest, please make sure you know your herbs and you know what you're getting. If you're getting like common ones, that are safe, like pine, cedar, dandelion, things like that. If you live in the city, do not collect anything in the city that you're going to use for ingestion. So if you're going to use for teas or, tinctures or anything like that, you can use them if you're doing herbal bundles and you're making your own cleansing sticks. That's not a problem. It's more for ingestion. You want to go like out in the country, away from the roads, because the plants in that they absorb um, the exhaust from the cars and the vehicles and all that stuff, right? So you want to go in the forest, like, you know, way in the woods, you know, so, you know, find a really good trail where it's not near any roads that you can walk on, where you can do your foraging. Um, and, you know, bring clippers, you know, so you're clipping them. Don't clip any babies. If you see, you know, little baby, um, you know, branching out and stuff, leave those. Don't clip the babies. Also, make sure you ask permission, you know, from the tree or the bush, wherever it is that you're collecting from. Ask permission, you know, and leave an offering. I will carry some herbs, seeds with me. Sometimes I'll carry a little jar, like a little mason jar with milk and honey in it. And I'll put like some lavender and red clove or something in it. Um, and I'll pour some of that into the earth to leave as an offering. I'll carry bird seed and other seeds and herbs to leave out as an offering. You have to leave an offering. For me, I'll put my hand, if I'm collecting from a tree, I'll put my hand on the tree and then my hand on my heart. And I try to kind of sit and connect with the tree. And I just take some really big, deep breaths. And then I'll ask the tree permission to take some clippings. Do not take more than what you need. And then I'll leave my offering and I'll give my thanks. If I'm foraging and taking, you know, like dandelions and like wildflowers and things like that, I'll do the same. I'll put my hand on the earth. And if I'm in a position and I can, I'll take my shoes off and I'll put my feet down and I'll let my feet kind of root and ground into the earth. And I'll put my hand on my heart, and I do the same thing. I just connect with the earth, take some big deep breaths in, and the same thing again. I ask permission to take these clippings, and I'll take some clippings, and then I leave my offering. Very important that you ask permission, you give thanks, and you leave an offering. You do not take more than what you need, you know, so. All right. So we have twine bundle, which is this. And you can purchase this. I bought mine at the dollar store. So I have, I think, 2 big ones like that. And then it just tells you it's to assist for creating your bundles of herbs for hanging and stuff. Desecration Book of Shadows reference book. Reference sheet. So that's this. So it gives you how to dry. You know, drying leaves, drying flowers, drying seeds and fruits, drying roots, drying bark. So it gives you all the information for that. Sorry if I'm shifting, guys. It's been nice here. It's literally like, it's either super, super hot and humid, and then it'll be like really, really rainy and stormy, which I absolutely love, but my knees don't like it. So, yeah, the joys of, you know, reaching the coroning age, right? So, which I embrace 100%. So yeah, so created exclusively for this very collection. Yeah, it just talks about The recommendations for drying, a variety of natural elements. Um, yeah, written and illustrated by A.E. Alden. And then it says, do not make copies not for resale. So that's new. I don't ever remember reading that in other ones. So there must have been some issues with people photocopying them. So, I mean, I'm sure if you're photocopying it for yourself to put the like photocopied one in your Book of Shadows and maybe putting this in a frame for like artwork or, you know, whatever. Like, I'm sure that would be okay because it's for you. You're not distributing it or selling it, right? And then we have hand rolled the Sacred Cottage Spell Candle. Ooh, our candle. We have hand rolled the Sacred Cottage Spell Candle with the intention of bringing comfort and creativity into your very personal sacred space. As you allow the flame from this candle to dance before you within your magical area, take your time in clearing and setting the desired tone. This can include cleansing, meditating, and setting your specific intentions for the energies you plan on expecting. We have included the oils of cinnamon, almond, clove, and anise into the rolling of this spell candle. We recommend noting your experience within your Book of Shadows. Sorry, I'm listening to the thunder rolling in. And then it just talks about, you know, practicing safe, candle burning and stuff. If you don't have a candle holder that fits it, you can melt a little bit of the candle on a fireproof dish and then just stick the candle and it'll stick. And then we have the Rose of Jericho. Actually, I might do that today. I have some moon water too, actually. Also known as the resurrection plant, the Rose of Jericho can be found as a very sacred symbol within Wicca, Santeria, Yoruba, among many others. The Rose of Jericho has almost always been a direct representation of death and rebirth, steaming through many transformations over and over again. Although there are many medicinal applications for Rose of Jericho, it is commonly used for bringing the energies of prosperity, peace, harmony, protection, and new beginnings into one's environment. Well, I have 2 of them. So I guess the universe knew that I needed some extra, you know, protection and just harmony and peace and prosperity and new beginnings in my home and in my life. So I love how the universe sends me things when I need it at that particular time. So thanks, Witch's Moon. Yeah. Whew. To bring your Rose of Jericho to life, simply place within a bowl that has been filled with only a small amount of water. Allow a few minutes to pass as you slowly start to see the rose open more and more. Display on your altar or keep within your apothecary cabinet. And then we have the Rose of Jericho Book of Shadow sheet. To accompany the Rose of Jericho, we have included the Rose of Jericho Herbal Grimoire artwork for you to display on your altar or use for reference. Within this beautiful created and inspired artwork, you will find many correspondences as well as a brief description of magical properties. And then we have the Hearth Magical Anointing Oil. Um, this very vibrant and warming hearth anointing oil was created with the intention of bringing peace and comfort into your surroundings. This oil can work specifically well during times where you need to draw upon creative forces, assisting you in creating and crafting without the clutter and chaos of the outside world. As you use this oil, be sure that your intentions are clear. We will often recite short intentional mantras as we use these oils to anoint our skin or magical tools. We have enchanted this magical anointing oil with basil, clove, almond, and black pepper oils, and have included the herbs of olive leaf, lavender, and sage as well. Inside your oil, you will find, oh, a tiger's eye. My apologies. Generally, they use Lemurian quartz. This time it's tiger's eye chip, known for providing clarity and dispelling fear. We have also included a special mixture of our home blessing magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery into the making of this oil. The base of the oil is sunflower. It has such a sweet smell to it though. Alrighty, so Herbal companion sigil artwork. I'm not sure what happened there, but okay. I absolutely love this. I love the picture in the background. This is something I want to eventually work on more, is creating my own sigils. My second oldest daughter is phenomenal with creating her own sigils. She actually made me a protection candle. And I burn it every time I'm doing readings, spell work, or if I feel the need to it. You can't really see if I can. There we go. So that was her sigil that she created. It was a little bit bigger, but I've been burning it, like I said. So, and there's, I believe it's a black tourmaline crystal that's in there. So, okay, so we have herbal companion artwork. That's what I just put in there. This herbal companion sigil was created specifically for this very collection. Then we have myket, or clove, so I was right. Well, I mean, it's not hard, it's clove. I love the smell of cloves. The clove tree is a wonderful evergreen that can grow as tall as 40 feet high. Wow, that I did not know. The trees produce large leaves with crimson flowers. Although clove has many medicinal applications, these fragrant buds hold a variety of potent energies and properties. Cloves are commonly used for banishing evil and harmful energies, shielding us from psychic attacks and manipulation. In addition, clove can bring the energies of prosperity, luck, happiness, memory, and passion. Planetary association is Jupiter, elemental association is fire, and gender is male. So for me, when I did my apothecary down here on the shelf of my altar, which I'm running out of room, I have to reorganize it again, so I actually may do that today. What time is it? 3:08? Yeah, maybe. I actually have my jars written. I have purple and then blue, but I have them with their name, their gender, their planet, their element, and like their powers. So like this is cardamom, gender feminine, planet Venus, element water, powers lust and love. And I also have, it's a little code from Scott Cunningham's book, which is like G, which is like it's fine for anybody to use. There's no interaction with medication or health issues or whatever. And then if there is one, like P is for pregnant, so like you can't use it while you're pregnant. So I'll put that there. So, and then like this one is basil, gender masculine, planet Mars, element fire, powers, love, exorcism, wealth, flying, flying protection. So that's how I have it. And then I have like all my feminine gender herbs on one side, my males on the other. And I also have a few that are, they're like neither or, like they're both. So I have those kind of written in a different, I guess it'd be like non-binary maybe. I'm not sure, but there's no specific gender for those herbs. So I have those written in a different color. I think it's like orange or something I chose for it. So, all right. And then we have the laurel leaf or bay leaves, like I said. Those are really good for quick, like releasing spells. You know, so you would write what you want to release on the bay leaf, and then you would burn it. Anyway, sorry. One of the more common herbs found within the witch's cabinet, bay leaves can be used for an assortment of tasks, including, but not limited to, stamina, intuitiveness, wishes, protection, and clearing. It is said that Apollo chewed on bay leaves to assist in inducing prophetic visions. Elemental association is fire, gender is masculine, planetary association is the sun. Clarity clove ritual incense, which is these here. As you allow the vibrant and potent smoke from this ritual incense to waft throughout your sacred space, allow this protective and positive energies to surround you. Burn this ritual incense during any home blessing or clearing ritual. And then Aramids embrace sacred salt. Oof, love the sound of that rumbling thunder. So that's that. All right. This very special sacred salt blend was created to bring us closer to our natural earthy roots. Aramid, I'm saying armed, but I think it's Aramid, Airmed. In Irish mythology, my apologies, was one of the Tuatha De Danann, considered to be a race of supernatural beings. It is said that Airmed wept over her brother's grave. As the tears fell from her face, all of the healing herbs of the world sprouted over her brother's body. It is within her knowledge that all the remaining herbal secrets are hidden away. Relax and let go of preconceived thoughts and expectations. Allow your inner chatter to slowly stop cluttering your emotions. As you resonate with the earthly ingredients of the sacred salt, take the time to ponder and connect. This bath ritual is wonderful to conduct while working to clear your emotional baggage and ground your energies. Wow. Again, sending me something that I need. That's lovely. All right. I did my cards last week, and I talked about how I needed to do some shadow work. So there's that. All right. We have enchanted the sacred salt with basil, sweet orange, and cedarwood oils, as well as marigold, dandelion leaf, and plantain herbs. We have also included a special mixture of our Gaia's Messenger magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery in the making of this sacred salt. So if you don't have a bath, because there's some places where it's just a shower, You can get like a muesli bag, and pour the bath salts in there. And um, because I went camping before and it was just a shower that was there, so I like kind of washed myself, and then I tied the herb there, and I stood under it, and I just kind of let it rinse all over me. The other thing you can do, I think my son's home. The other thing you can do is get a big, like basin bowl, and put some nice like warm water. I like mine a little more on the hot side because I work on my feet. And you can pour the bath salts in there and just put your feet in, because your feet are, you know, the doorways to your soul and stuff, right? So it's just going to absorb all that energy. That is my son making weird noises. Yeah, thanks. So, and you can do it that way. You can do it and just like kind of put the water on you. You can also use it as casting circle salt if you wanted to. Just keep in mind with salts, it will change the pH balance of the soil where you're doing it. So keep that in consideration when you're doing it, if you're doing that. So, but yeah. And then, of course, our personalized oracle reading. We have meditated and selected a card from the Flower of Life, Wisdom of a Star Oracle Cards by Denise Javier, to place inside your box. This card and the message that it holds was meant for you. Take the time to reflect on the wisdom that resonates within its imagery and description. Let it speak to the pressing realities in your world, providing you with the relevant guidance you may need at this time. I have like multiple different little card holders that I have here, and I'll put them there and I leave them there until I feel like it no longer resonates with me, like I'm good with it now, and then I put it away with the rest of my cards and stuff that I have. And then of course with Witch's Moon, which I absolutely love, you get a piece of parchment paper where you can write your own spells down. I use them for intentions where we're burning, and that I like to do a lot of fire spells. I love fire. What can I say? So, but yeah, the new book I'm reading right now is, did I bring it up? I thought I brought it up. I could have sworn I did bring it up. Give me one sec, guys. Oh, ugh. There we go. So this is a new book that I'm reading right now. She is a Canadian author. I believe she's out in Toronto area, here in Canada, of Blood and Bones, working with shadow magic and the dark moon. I absolutely love the book so far. I'm like halfway through chapter 2. My only complaint with the book, which I did see some other reviews on Amazon when I got it, was the like making of the book, the construction of the book, wasn't very good. So like I've got some pages that just literally like the binding, the glue or whatever, just kind of came out. But like that's not the author's fault. That's the whoever like did the construction of the book, right? So but yeah, so I'm just gonna see, like they're all, and it's like right at the beginning that's coming out. It's annoying. But yeah, so this is my new one that I'm reading right now. So I will, when I'm finished reading this, do a book review on it. I did read The Psychic Witch. Absolutely loved it. I still have to do the book review for that. Um, and I will. Like I said, I really kind of struggle with doing book reviews because, like, I never know what to say, and I don't know. Anyways, um, but yeah, this book is really, really good. Absolutely love it. It talks about the shadow side of magic, like our practice, you know, and how, you know, like you can't have light without dark. And, you know, sometimes circumstances and things require where you need to use a darker energy, you know, like, and that to work with, you know, like everything's not all, you know, light and rainbows and unicorns. It's not. Life isn't in general, and it's not. You know, there are really bad people who, you know, can hurt you and, you know, send bad intentions and, you know, bad juju and things like that. So, and so far that's she touches, and I know someone else that has read the book on it, and she talks about all that, and this essentially gives you the tools, you know, of like, you know, how to protect yourself, and you know, like just things like that, you know, like when, you know, like it's okay to protect yourself, and it's okay to stop somebody from hurting you, and do you know what I mean? So it's I really enjoy it. And it was something that I really pondered with, just because, you know, like I have some people in my life that were causing me a lot of pain and grief and just all that stuff. And, you know, you struggle because a lot of people are like, no, you have to stay on the light side. And, you know, there's no reason, no exception to do any of that. There's no, like, any of that stuff. And so you really struggle in the witch community with that, right? And that's because they follow, you know, the Wiccan Rede, right? Cause no harm to none, and, you know, that kind of thing, you know. So she actually, she talks about that, and she's been practicing, I believe it's been over 30 years. So it's quite interesting. And like I said, I'm only halfway through chapter 2, and I absolutely love the book. I sat outside for, I think, like 2 hours reading. It's amazing. I'm going to be reading, you know, getting into reading it again today. I just wanted to do the video, so, but it's a good read. I suggest getting the book and reading it. Like I said, it got extremely good reviews for it, so, but yeah, sorry for the rambling. Kind of scatterbrain right now, you know, brain's a little busy. Um, so I have 2 more boxes that are coming. I have my witch casket, which I'm super excited for because it's the last of the element installments for their boxes. So it's Earth. Super, super excited to get it. I'm hoping that'll be here sometime this week or maybe next week. And then I have my other box from Intentional Witch, which that one I chose Astral Travel, I think it is. So I'm super excited to get that box as well. Obviously, you guys will know because I'll post the videos. And I will post the link for Witch's Moon down below. So if you want to get your own box and subscribe, get your own subscription. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It helps my videos be easier to find for other witches. And again, if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. I hope you like my content. I try my my hardest to make my videos shorter, but I don't know. I never can. I think the shortest video I have on here might be maybe 35 minutes. I give up trying to watch it, so I apologize if you're not into long videos. And my continued subscribers, my witchy community, thank you for watching the video, guys. And if you get the Witch's Moon, leave your comment down below. What was your favorite item in there? If you don't get Witch's Moon, still leave me a comment in the comment box down below. Let me know what your favorite item was. I absolutely love the moon phase drying rack. I'm very connected with the moon, so and I actually I really like the Rose of Jericho. I'm actually I have a dish that I'm going to put it in and put some water and let it let it grow and come back to life, rebirth. So I'm excited to see that. But yeah, leave your comments down below. I do comment. I do respond to them as quickly as I can. I'm usually pretty good with responding, either right away or maybe within a day or so. But yeah, until next time, guys, blessed be, love and light and magic, and I hope you guys are having a phenomenal and magical summer solstice, Litha, and midsummer. Depending on where you are, everybody calls it different, so I like to include all of them. So blessed be.